Listen, God may not bless us all in the same way at the same time. Okay? What he gives for you, he may not give for someone else. What he do for you, he may not do for someone else. What he take from you, he may not take away from someone else. That's why there's other people that can do certain things and you probably cannot. Okay? That's why there's some people that can act a fool and do all this crazy shindig, shenane, and shenanigans and hanging out and doing all this wild stuff, and then you do it, you get in trouble. Why? Because it's just some things you just cannot do. All right? What God does for you, he may not do for everybody else. Okay? So just because you've been blessed at the job and you got a raise and things is working out for you, that don't mean that your coworker is getting the same thing. So that's why you got to be quiet. You don't start telling everybody all the blessings and things God is doing for you, because you don't know if they're being blessed in the same way. And if you begin to talk too much, you can cause anger to arise even without you even provoking them. I'm provoked. Because understand, we're all on different timelines and different seasons. So God may be blessing you because you're in a different season than someone else. Okay? Because you're in alignment. You're ready to receive that home. So God is blessing you with a new home. You're ready to receive the love of your life because you've healed from the hurt and pain. And you understand not everybody's like that. You got a man that is going to love you, protect you, and care about you. But not everybody is in that season. Not everybody is ready to receive love. Not everybody is ready to receive a high-paying job, success, wealth. Not everybody is ready to receive those things. But when you see that God is giving it to you because you're ready, you're capable, you're available, you keep that between you and God, I promise you. And he's going to send in the right people that you could talk about these things too. That's going to be another video I drop, because I had just had this realization myself where, when you grow up around environments, I don't know if y'all feeling me, y'all digging me, y'all can relate to this. When you grow up in certain environments, it feels like when you tell people about your dreams, aspirations, things that you want to do, if they don't have big dreams and aspirations, they might try to like belittle them, right? Or they don't have the support or motivation, encouragement that you're looking for when you tell them an idea. But when you surround yourself with the right people, when God fill you with the right soul tribe, right? Where when you start to talk about your wins, it don't feel like you're bragging because they got wins as well, or they just understand how God works and moves in his children's life, right? You will learn that you can actually express and share your good news. Yo, one thing I had to learn this year is unlearning what I did in the past, where, you had to keep things to yourself and you couldn't share the good news because, people was praying against it, or you just didn't know what ears it was falling under. Baby, God has been showing me trial after trial every day that the people that he has brought into my life, I can actually trust them. I can trust them with the information that I'm going to tell them. They will be secure. Like, they will secure it. But when you used to people not having a reaction when you're so happy and excited about something that's going on, and they just so dry. As you move on in life, you tend to keep the good news and everything to yourself because you feel like everyone is going to give you that same impression. But God has been showing me, y'all, that the right people is going to love you and be supportive of what it is, and you don't have to hold it in, because when you're holding it in, it feels like a freaking secret. And you just want to let it out. So God will bring in the right people for you to be able to share your good news with. All right? But yeah, back to this message. That's going to be another message. But back to this message. We're all on different timelines. Okay? And we all have different desires and wants. We may have like an ideal, lifestyle that we all may want as human beings. But we all may desire different things. Like, I might desire Mercedes-Benz as a dream car, but your desire might be a Porsche or a Range Rover or a Maybach or a G-Wagon, a Audi. Just simple stuff like that just shows that we're different. We all desire different things, So when you understand that you're being blessed and that blessing is between you and God, you'll keep it as that, and you'll protect it more. You just won't be out here recklessly sharing with everyone. You will know who to share with and who not to share with, okay? Because God will bless you with like one person, maybe two, maybe an army if you really there, you know, that will be listening and supportive, and you can tell them all your good stuff. But in the meantime, but even if you telling people that, I want you to understand y'all still not on the same timeline. Okay. And also my last video I dropped, it's our high expectations of people. We have these high hopes that people is going to react a certain way or be excited because that's what you would do or that's what you would. We got to stop. Let people be themselves. Let people be themselves. Okay. But again, how you're being blessed or the blessings in your life right now may not look like the blessings that is in other people's lives. Okay, you may be being blessed in your career and someone else, they just got blessed with a baby. Or someone just got blessed with an engagement. Or someone just got blessed with an official in a relationship. You get what I'm saying? Blessings are always different. That does not mean that we're not all being blessed though. You get me? It just means that this is what I need to be blessed in right now to get me to A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, this is the next portal that I need to go through to get my life going and going and going. That's it. Some of you are being blessed with a relationship because that's the next task that you have to complete to get to your wealth. Some of you are being blessed with a home because that is needed to finish the journey. Some of you are being blessed with a car right now because you need the transportation, boo. You get what I'm saying? So God is going to give us what we need according to our plan. Not your plan, not their plan, not this. We all have our own plan. Your life is your life. That's your plan. That's your blueprint. That's your life. So your blessings is going to come in the rhythm, in the routine, and the beat of your drum. Not nobody else's drum. It's your drum. And God knows exactly what you need because he's the way maker. He's the beginning and the end. He's the omega. He's the truth speaker and the truth seeker, the truth teller. He's everything. So he can see the truth even if we lying to ourselves. Okay? Even if you lying to yourself saying that, oh God, I need that car, I need that car, I need that car. And God is like, no, you need a job. You need a job. You need a job. Or God, I need that relationship. I need that relationship. I need that relationship. And God is like, no, you need a career, a career, a career. Okay? So don't be looking at other people's blessings and start to think God is not blessing you. That's one. Don't be looking at other people's blessings thinking that you need their blessings. That's two. Just stop it. Because they're being blessed in areas that they are ready for. You don't want to ask or want things that you're not ready for because then you're going to fumble it. Because then God might give it to you and you don't even know how to appreciate it or what to do with it because you're not actually on that level in your life yet. But you're trying to skip. You skipped a couple levels because you seen your friends got blessed with cars. So you feel like it's your time for a car. But really God wanted to bless you with a new career. But because you see this that's going on with them, God is like, you know what? I'm going to give her the car. But now that just gave a delay with your career or something like that. You know, these are just examples, y'all. Apply it how it fits for your life. Okay? Be okay with the way that your life is flowing. As long as it is flowing, if it's stuck and it's stagnant, then you need to change some things. But when your life is moving forward and you see the growth, be okay with that. Be okay with the blessings that God has given you. Be okay with the job that God has blessed you with. Be okay with your life. You know, be okay with it. Because once you're okay with what God has given you, he could give you more things because he see that you're grateful, you're happy, you're appreciative. Once you start to look at other people's things, you start to lose focus of your own. And when you losing focus of your own, you just losing your place in line for those blessings that you want so bad anyway. Because God is out here blessing people who's actually ready for it, who's in alignment for it. You could say you want something all day and night, but if you're not actually in a position to be it, how can you achieve it? You can want to be a doctor all day and night, but if you're not in school, you didn't go to medical school, you didn't graduate high school, baby, you can't be it. You can want to be this all, like, it's so much things. You can want to be a police officer all your life, but if you don't go to police academy and actually pass that shit and get through training, baby, you will never become a police officer. You get what I'm saying? So we have to put ourselves in a position to actually be great. Don't short yourself. Don't want a life, but don't want to get in a position. That's retarded. Don't short yourself out of a good life. If you really, really want something, put yourself in a position to receive it. That's what alignment means. It's not that you can't be blessed. It's not that God don't want to give it to you. It's just you're not in alignment. You're not in the right order for him to give it to you. That's it. But if you really want something and you align yourself to it, and you're in the perfect position for it, trust me, it's going to fall right literally on your lap. Literally. Okay, so people be like, oh, why does it feel like someone is being blessed? They got a job, they got a car, they got a man, they got this, that. Because they got themselves in alignment. And they were in the correct order for everything to fall right in their life. And they probably didn't get all their blessings all at once. It just seems like it to you, because when you're in alignment, things happen so fast, bro. Blessings drop so quickly when you're literally in alignment. When God tells you to get rid of things and you get rid of them things, and that's you in alignment. When God tells you to switch careers or think of a new career, go back to school, and you actually listen, that's you being in an alignment. So now blessings could come in. Now opportunities could come in. When God tells you to get rid of your ex and the old ways of thinking, and now you done freed and healed yourself from that past relationship, now you're in alignment to receive a new relationship, new love, real love. You get what I'm saying here? You want higher pay. You want a better position. Put yourself in alignment. Show up every day. Show them that you're worthy of the job. You're in alignment. Next thing you know, you're going to get it. You want something, you have to go apply for it. That's you putting yourself in the right alignment. Do y'all understand me? Comment down below if you understand me, please. Let me know what's going on in y'all mind. Okay? I want to make sure that this is getting through to you and it ain't just staying out on the outer. Okay? I want to make sure this is going to the inner of you. All right? Alignment is everything. Alignment is everything. When you're in alignment, you ain't got to worry about what everybody else doing, what they getting, you so busy getting what belongs to you. Once you come in alignment with God and the plan for your life, baby, the blessings start rolling out of nowhere. You be like, dang, all I had to do was get rid of that man or get rid of that woman or get rid of that using ass family member or get rid of that job that didn't want to pay me. Just know my self-worth. That's all I had to do, God. Shit, I would have did this a long time ago. When you learn that, that's the secret, baby. That's the secret weapon. I just gave y'all the secret weapon right here. Listen. Share it if you want to. Sharing is caring. Always pay it forward. But listen, listen. Don't try to act like I ain't never put y'all on or give y'all no free game. I'm telling you right now, get yourself in alignment, baby. The blessings is going to fall. When God tells you to do something, you do it. Obedience, baby. Obedience. Okay? And understand God is within. Okay? He rules the whole world. But in order for him to connect and work with us, he has to come inside of us. So if you don't trust yourself and your own judgment, God cannot do anything with you because you will not be able to hear him or trust him. He speaks inside of us, through us. I hope y'all understand. Listen to this message. This is deep. Listen to me. Yes, God is the universe. God is the creator, right? God is a spirit. God can be in the clouds right now watching you. God can literally be in a wave in the sea watching you. God can be in many places. God can be in a fire watching you, in a candle watching you. That's God. When you understand that God is inside of you, you build that relationship. You build that trust with him. You align yourself with the right values and morals that he likes, right? He as in God, the spirit. We just going to say he. You align yourself with the core principles that you know will work. Okay, being loyal, being trustworthy, being honest, being disciplined, being on time. These are quality characteristics that you need as a good human being, but also to create wealth in your life and to get closer to God. Being a person that is honest, but not rude or mean. Not brutally honest, but just honest. Honest with yourself. Honest with what you want. Honest with what you don't want. Someone who walks in integrity. Someone who is confident in themselves, but they don't put other people down. But you have to be confident. God can't use you if you ain't confident. Okay? Someone who is a dreamer. God can't use you if you don't dream. Okay? You got to reach for the stars. You got to want craziness. You got to say, God, I want you to give me a Lamborghini, God. I need you to give me a high pay. I want to be a millionaire. This is how God can only work with people like that. Okay? So in order for God's spirit to come inside of you, you got to be a stand-up person to begin with. You got to be honest. You got to be respectful. Okay? You got to be trustworthy. God got to be able to trust you. And trust that you ain't going to hurt his people. You ain't going to mislead his people. You feel me? The blind leading the blind. God has to be able to trust you. Trust that you can be loyal to your wife, loyal to your congregation, loyal to your community. When God knows that you can do these things after being tested and tried, right? He is going to bless you miraculously. Okay? And you're going to have a marvelous life, a marvelous life. To others, they're going to feel like you just get everything that you want. Just like that, from a snap of the finger. They feel like God picked favorites because of you. But what they fail to realize is you simply aligned yourself to the blessings, to the wealth. You didn't play around. You didn't stay stagnant. When things started to be stuck and stagnant in your life, you started to figure out a new plan. You started to talk to yourself. When you begin to talk to yourself, next thing you know, you're going to hear someone else. And you'll be like, oh shit, I'm not the only one here. Oh, wow. That was funny. That was hilarious. But yeah, y'all. Listen. Align yourself, and then the blessings start coming out of nowhere. Then you ain't got to worry about why Susie over there looking blessed and you feeling stressed and all that. Baby, align yourself. Get rid of the mess. Clear out. Subtract things in your life so God can multiply and add things into your life. But we must subtract the things that no longer serves us. Okay? I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.